In this video, I'm going to explain how to draw the cam profile for offset follower. Now let us see the first what is the problem is given. A cam is to give the following motion to a knife edged follower. Outstroke during 80 degrees of cam rotation, dwell for the next 40 degrees of cam rotation, return stroke during next 80 degrees of cam rotation, and dwell for the remaining 160 degree of cam rotation. The stroke of the follower is 50 mm and minimum radius of the cam is 50 mm. The follower moves with uniform velocity during both the outstroke and return stroke. Draw the profile of the cam when the axis of the follower offset by 10 mm to the center of the camshaft. Here in this problem, the follower is moving with uniform velocity both the outstroke and the return stroke, but it is the offset. That here it's not mentioned the offset either left side or right side. You can assuming as per our assumption we are going to construct the profile. Now here I'm assuming that the offset is right side of the center of the cam. Now let us first construct the displacement diagram. Here the displacement diagram for uniform velocity is clearly given in this slide. If you want the full stepwise procedure, you may watch one of my video in my YouTube channel. Just I will briefly explain. This displacement diagram you're going to construct by first draw the rectangle. The length of the rectangle is equal to the one complete rotation of the cam, and height of the rectangle is equal to stroke length. Now dividing this entire rectangle into the outstroke, dwell, return stroke, dwell according to the angle of rotations. Then outstroke and return stroke are dividing into the number of equal parts. Here I taken the 8 equal parts, both outstroke and return stroke. From each point, draw the vertical lines and join the triangle for the outstroke and the return stroke. The intersection of the diagonal line with vertical lines mark the points and assign the points A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. Yes, this is the required displacement diagram. So what is the purpose of this displacement diagram? We need to construct the cam profile. For that, at each angle of rotation of the cam, how much displacement of the follower you should know. Let us, for example, at point 3, what is the displacement of the follower? That is equal to 3D. At point 7, the displacement of the follower is equal to 7h. Like that, these distances are required while constructing the cam profile. Now let us see that how to construct the cam profile. First, you have to take the convenient space and mark the center of the cam. Here, see that I marked the center of the cam. Then you can draw the x-axis and y-axis. Now we take this center is the center of the cam, and first draw the minimum radius. Take the minimum radius, that is a base circle that is given 50 mm, and draw the circle. This is the minimum circle. Then here the follower is offset by 10 mm to the right side. Now take 10 mm as a radius and draw the circle. Center is same as the cam center. Okay. Now draw the axis of the follower, that is tangent to this right side to this offset circle. See that this is the axis of the follower. Now you can construct the follower here. Now you can see that follower. Now the follower is offset by 10 mm. Offset by 10 mm. So now we can mark the points of that knife edge that is touching on the base circle. Okay, now we have just assigned the letters O and A. O is the center of the cam and A is the point where that follower is touching the base circle. That is the trace point. Now let us join O and A. This is the line you take the reference, and from that line you measure the angle for the outstroke, dwell, return, and dwell. Okay. From OA you take the angle, that is outstroke angle is given 80 degrees. So just draw the line and mark this angle 80 degrees. Okay. Now this is the portion on the circle is dividing into the same number. What number divided in the displacement diagram? Now there I divided 8 equal parts. So this arc also divide the 8 equal parts and assign the numbers. Okay. Now from this circle, that is the offset circle, draw the tangent line. Draw the line that is passing through this point and tangent to the offset circle. Like you have to draw the all the lines passing through all the points. Okay. Next, you can measure the dwell period, that is 40 degrees. From this line 08, take the 40 degrees angle and draw the another line. Now this is acting as a dwell. Next, return stroke, from this line take another 80 degrees and draw the line that representing the return stroke. And return stroke also dividing into the 8 equal parts and assign the number, that is 9 to 10, 15, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay. Then you can draw the lines which are passing through these points and tangent to the offset circle. Now you can see that. Okay. Now you can take the displacement, the distances from each point from the displacement diagram and mark on these the tangent lines. You see that points. This is the points for the outstroke, and these are the points for the return stroke, and give the same that name. You can then you can join all these points with this freehand sketch. Then you can obtain the profile of the cam. So this is the required profile of the cam. I hope all of you understand how you're going to construct the cam profile for the offset knife edge follower. Offset knife edge follower.